Just thought I'd show off my Darth Vader's Throne kit here. Just painted it today, and it was a little bit challenging trying to get this marble color because it's not just all black or dark gray. It does appear to be made out of marble, so trying to get all that look and make it look half decent was pretty challenging, but I'm pretty happy with how it came out. And I haven't had any finished photos to show anyone when I first put this up for sale, the resin kit. So just want to show a little bit more about how you put them in here, because with Darth Vader having a cape, it makes it very hard to pose him properly. So when I designed this, I designed it with a separate base, so you can actually pull it out and tuck the cape back there, because that's a lot of cape. That is a lot of cape to deal with. So having that a separate piece really helps. And what I do is actually tuck the entire cape behind him, and you may even need tweezers or something to feed it out here, because it, like I said, it's a lot of cape. It just kind of goes everywhere. But in some cases, it's best to pull as much as you can back there and push him back. And now you may not have as much cape over the shoulders as you'd like here. Well, that's where you pull it back to get the right amount of cape going over the shoulders. And the nice thing is, yeah, that's the only problem with the seat being able to move, is sometimes that comes forward and then the cape catches on it. So the nice thing about this particular Vader, this is the Dark Times Vintage Collection Vader. The nice thing about it is he has this separate skirt, and the great thing about that is it can almost appear like it's part of the cape. Whereas if that wasn't there, it might be a little bit obvious that the cape all tucks under the seat in the back. So I actually do like having that as something that kind of adds to it. And like I said, you may have to get some tweezers and kind of just adjust the cape a little to look as good as you want it to. But I think that looks pretty darn cool. And you just have to be careful, because if you try to pick this up with that seat being a separate piece, it's just going to sit there, and you might have to screw around with getting everything just right. And I'm sure some of you might want to know how the marble was done. Well, I sprayed it all black, and then what I did was I had the darkest gray I could find, and I just lightly sprayed over it, what most people would consider a crappy paint job, because I wanted it to speckle a little bit more and still have shades of the dark gray and the black. And then what I did is I took 2 additional shades of gray on a paintbrush instead of a spray can, and just kind of splotched it around. I splotched the dark gray the most, and then added the lighter gray, just little bits here and there. And then I sprayed it over with a gloss coat. Actually, before I did that, these lines weren't showing up all that well, so I essentially took a Sharpie, a real thin Sharpie, and blackened those ridges there. I think that really worked to make them stand out and pop a lot more. And then after that, I clear coated the whole thing, so it kind of has a little bit of a shine like marble. And like I said, I'm pretty happy with how that came out. So hopefully, if you saw the kit or didn't, and you think that would be something really cool to have, there you go. And there's his little holo projector.